Voice crack. Hey guys, what's up? Sony Vegas Edits here. I got another. Finally, I got a tutorial for you. I haven't done one in a really long time, and I'm really sorry about that. But this is a pretty big one. I mean, it helped me out when I learned, and it's gonna help you out. So today I'll be teaching you how to 3D motion track within Boujou-C4D and After Effects. So yeah. So basically, what we are going to do first is you're going to need a raw cinematic. I don't have one right now because I've just deleted mine. Just like I'll see if I have it. Yeah, I just deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. So what we're going to do, just let me sit up. I'm like laying down on the bed. So basically all you need to do is go into After Effects. Just hit this shit. This stuff only happens for me. I don't know why. It's just some effect error thing. That's fine, doesn't it? Okay, but anyways, I'll just import this. So yeah. So you just put it there, and then go to, just pretend this is the cinematic. Just go to add to render queue, output mode, just go to format PNG sequence, make it a PNG sequence, and just hit OK, and then output, you're going to want to make a new folder on your desktop or wherever you save your shit. Mine's called image, and you just want to make it, because it makes a new photo for every single frame. So you're going to want to have it in a folder, or else you're going to have like a good 400 frames on your desktop or whatever. So yeah, once you render it, just exit that. Oh yeah, and I'll just show you kind of what we're doing. Mine's kind of fucked up, but this is kind of just a sense what we're doing, because I just did this really quickly. So see, it's like motion track. Just says fuck you Ninny, because he thought I couldn't do it. So I proved that bitch wrong. I can do it. So yeah, that's basically what we'll be doing. So yeah. So once you have your image right here, image, and see, it has all these images. It has 682 images. So what we're going to do is open up Boujou. I have Boujou 5. I don't think it matters which version you have. I think they're all pretty well the same. So, yep. It's pretty easy to get for free, I mean, if you don't have it. Just go to, okay, so now what we're going to do, oops, let's drag that back. Just go up to this top part and hit import sequence. Just go to your, wherever, just go to where your shit is. Oops. Just have to kind of find where your stuff is, because it puts you in this weird spot and you want to get sorry, just trying to find where my desktop and shit is. Fuck, where do I go? No. Here we go, okay. So just find where you put it. It's kind of messed up. There's a lot of folders and shit. So all you want to do is click on your first image and hit open. And then put the frame rate to whatever you rendered. I rendered mine in 59.94. Make it not interlace. Make it move, free move. And then just hit apply and close. And you see you can scrub or whatever, move through here pretty freely. And yeah. So now what we are going to do is we're going to track the features. And we're going to make it all frame, go to advanced, and usually what you want is to the third notch to the right, like, and obviously the more dots you have, the more accurate that your track will be. But I mean, that will take a lot longer to track, I guess. So usually I like to have about there's good. And yeah, normal, red, RGB, and then just hit start. And it's gonna track. It takes a little bit of time. Not too long though. So I'm just gonna go get something to eat and pause the video, and I'll be back. Alright, so once it's done tracking, as you scrub through, you'll get all these points and stuff. So yeah, that's just the track points and all that. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to solve camera solve. Just click that, and you're gonna want all frames, and then down here where it says advanced solve refinement, it says optimize radial distortion parameters. That doesn't need to be worried about, because like Call of Duty, it's not all distorted or anything, so just leave that. And then the bottom part is optimize camera path smoothness. So if your cinematic is just like one, like single, like just like going one direction, not a lot of movement, like mine's just going from one side to the other, very nice and slow, so I'm gonna want to check that. But if it's going like around curves and like around turns and turning a lot, then you're not gonna want to check that. So it's all depending on your cinematic. So just click start, and this won't take as long. I'll just talk to you guys. Can I so yeah, how about that weather? Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, wow. That's cool. Cool. Okay. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I don't know why, but whenever it gets to 86%, it always takes like longer. So I'm just gonna pause it anyways, just because I'm already at 8 minutes. Alright, so once it's done camera solving, you got all these blue and yellow dots everywhere, as you see, and it's good, and the tracking's really good because it actually shows what's gonna be there. Even like on these black bars, it already knows what's happening. So it's accurate, and it's really nice. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with scene geometry. And we're going to add coordinate from hint. And our first one, we're going to do the y-axis. Okay. So y-axis is from left to right. So we're just going to select 2 points on the ground that have left to right. So I'm going to use this point, hold Control, and click this point over here. So that's left to right. That's pretty good. And then just hit connect to selected. And then, yep. And now you're going to add coordinate from hint. And we're going to do y-axis. No, sorry. We're going to do x-axis this time. And x-axis is up and down. So a perfect example would be this box is perfect. So you got these ones going up and down. So we're going to select that top one. Hit Control and select this one right there. And then select to selected. Or connect to selected, sorry. And then add one more coordinate from hint. And we're going to do z-axis. And z-axis is a bit tricky. I mean, you have to find 2 that line up really nicely. and Z's like coming at you. It's like from back to forward, you know. So kind of just scrub through this and see if we can find 2 points that line up nice. And I found them. So I'm going to use this one. Hit Control and use this one right there. And then connect to selected. And then just update it. And you can also add an origin if you really want to. I mean, I don't really do that, but you can if you want. Just kind of click this middle one or something and then just hit selected or whatever. And yeah. So can close that now. I mean, yeah, like I said, you don't have to do the whoops. You don't have to do the origin, but that's just personal preference. And now, just if we add, what happened here? You know, I screwed up because the test object is like on this side, and you don't want that. So just go scene geometry. Let's see what happened here. So we're gonna delete that. Z-axis. Okay. X-axis. Oh! Yeah, sorry guys. I'm stupid. X-axis is where it's left to right. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I'm stupid. So we're just going to delete both these. The X and the Y. Y is up and down and X is side to side. So I screwed up. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to add a new Y-axis. And just go to the boxes. I'm just going to delete this little blue guy. It's annoying. So go to the boxes and just click. Sorry about that, guys. I was just realizing because I'm taking a graphing right now in math. So I just realized, like, what? So just do the same thing except opposite. Sorry about that, guys. I really am. And also a little hint, the further away the points are, but still aligned, the better the track will be. Just, yeah. So if we add this guy, see, there. Now he's just laying nicely on the ground. It doesn't matter where it is. It says there, but you can move it wherever, and it'll still be perfectly tracked. So yeah, that's, okay. So all it means is that it's lined up. It knows which way's up, it knows which way's down, and it knows which way left and right is. So we can just delete that. And now we're gonna export camera. We're gonna browse. I'm just gonna save it to my desktop. Desktop. Where's my desktop? The fuck, yo! Oh, it's up here. It's silly me. So I'm just gonna name it test, and we're gonna want it to make it a Cinema 4D. Okay. We're gonna change this scale to 100. Okay. I'm just making sure everything's good. Yep. And hit save. Just gonna minimize that because in case we screw up. So here it is. This is our thing. This is our track thing. So we're just gonna double click it to open it. It takes a little bit, a couple of seconds or so. Cinema 4D. Also, if you guys didn't know, to render as an image sequence, you can also do that in Vegas. But whatever. And now, as you see, we got all these points. Just the points. Yeah, that's just all the tracked stuff. So now we're just gonna double click here in this gray area, and it brings up this, and then just double click at that. And then just hit this down arrow and load image. And then what you're going to want to do is go to your folder where you saved all your images. So I'm just going to go here and just click the first one again. It'll just ask you if you want this document search path. You just say no. And then, oops, just close this off. And then hit this middle part where it says user owner desktop image cinematic 000.png. And then hit animation and hit calculate. And basically that's just going to calculate all of this stuff. So just hit, like, hold and click this and just hit a background, create a background, and drag the image onto the background. And so, yep, now we got this. Looks pretty good so far. And now we're just going to add a plane. So click on this cube, hold it, and then go to plane. And just drag this here. And basically what a plane does, so we're just going to stretch it out real nice and large. So I'm just going to create this. Yep. That seems good. Just a sec. And usually you want it to cover around the whole floor, because it acts as a ground, you know what I'm saying? So it's not, yeah, it acts as a floor. So yeah. So now what we're going to do is create some text. Yeah, we'll create the text right now. We'll go to MoGraph, click MoGraph, and then Mode Text. Drag the text over here. And we'll just put test. And I'm just going to fiddle around with the font. I'll use this. I usually don't use this font, but it's kind of cool. And we're just going to downsize this because it's a bit too big. To there. And then we're going to make the thickness by the depth just bigger to like there or so. And yeah. And then I'm just going to throw on... throw on a material. If you don't have material packs, you can just download them. And as you see, when you pre-render it, you got this big black plane here, and you don't want that. So what we're going to do is drag the image that you dragged onto your background onto the plane. Right click the plane, hit Cinema 4D tags, compositing, untick self-shadowing, and tick compositing background, and then click on the actual image itself, like right here, and then hit projection, make it frontal. And now, as you see, it's gone. But as you see, this kind of looks unrealistic because there's no shadowing or nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a light and drag it to approximately where the sun would be. Over there. But we're going to drag it up a lot because it's pretty strong. And you don't want the light to be that strong. You know what I'm saying? And then click on light and go to type and just hit go to shadow and make it shadow maps soft. And now you got a nice shadow here, as you see. Yeah. And if you want the shadow to be less, you just drag the light higher. If you want more, you drag it closer. Yeah. Now watch. See, it's really nice. And lots of people are like, wow, does it only track that part? Like, see, it's tracked. You can tell it's tracked because it's not moving. It's, like, just staying there. And no, because you tracked, and because you showed Boujou what was up and down, it'll track every position on this place, on this cinematic. So you can make a text right here, mode text, and just drag it over here, and as you see, it'll still be motion tracked. So that's really neat, and yeah. So that's pretty well it. I mean, not much to that. It looks really nice. It looks nice. Like, look, that looks really nice. And now what you're going to do is hit Control B, and that brings out the render settings. So for general, you're going to want full render. Output, 1280 by 720. And down here where it says frame range, you're going to change current frame to all frames. And that's going to make sure it renders every frame, so it's like a video. Go to save. Just click the 3 dots and save it, whatever, just blah blah blah, whatever. Hit save, and then format, you're going to want to make it either a QuickTime movie or an AVI. Doesn't matter which one. I use AVI. And then all the other things you can kind of just leave. And yeah, that's how you track it into Cinema 4D and do 3D tracking. It's been Sonny Vegas Edits. Peace out, guys.